First of all, I thought our guys did compete really hard, and going into the game, we asked our guys to play hard, and then we also asked them to run and compete and play together, and we certainly did that. We were down by 1 with 19 seconds, and so whenever you play an OVC road game, if you can put yourself in a position where it's a one-possession game and you have the ball at the end, then you've done something good. And we did get the ball right into the middle of the lane to Jerron, and so I was pleased with that last possession. That's what we were hoping to do, and we didn't convert on that one, but obviously there were some plays earlier in the game that did cost us. We didn't rebound great, and we had some costly turnovers as well, especially in the second half.
Jerron, it looked like maybe you thought you were fouled on that last one.
Not the refs.
Did I read too much into it, or?
The refs. The refs, you know. The refs didn't call
it. If it would have been a foul, the refs would have called it. And so we'll certainly watch the film, but we're not going to comment on the officiating of it. Thank you.
I'm not trying to get you in trouble, but I asked Drew about that. He said that there was some contact, but he didn't think it was a foul either, because there was always contact. So basically, what he was saying. You said you were pleased to be in a position where you had the last possession and a chance to win, but you did have a little bit of a lead there. You feel like a lost opportunity too?
Well, I don't know about the lead, because it was a small lead. You know, this game was close the whole time. There were 12 ties throughout, and obviously Morehead's a good team, and they're playing in front of their own fans. It's going to be, hopefully, you know, when you play on the road, it's going to be a one-possession game if you can keep it there. And so we did a lot of good things throughout the game. Our defense on the perimeter was very good. I really thought that Morehead was relying on the three-point shot quite a bit, and they certainly attacked us inside instead. And we do need to improve with our post defense.
Timmy, you've been here playing in this gym, I think I calculated 15 times before today. I think you'd won 13 of those games. Big score. You've made a name for yourself in this gym. What's it like to come back here 30, 40 miles away from your hometown, get a chance to play here in a place where you've been so successful?
It means a lot. Like, my family can come out and see me. Like, it's easier for them to travel here than to Eastern, even though it's like an hour and a half to Eastern. It's closer still. And some of my family and friends I haven't seen in a while was at the game, so it was nice to be able to see them. And
did you have maybe a nostalgic feeling when you walked in here and you thought, hey, what I've done here in the past, triple doubles and regional titles and things of that nature, did you have any sort of aura that this is a place that you've had success and that tonight was a good night for you?
No, I wasn't really thinking about that. I was just going in with the coach's game plan, just going over it in my head, so I wasn't really thinking about that.
Jerron, can you take me through not the final possession, but the one where you're underneath the basket? Did you feel like you got pushed, or just your own thoughts on just that play?
Yeah, Mike, we already answered that one. We're not going to comment on the officiating. We're going to watch the film. So that's one that we're not going to answer.
That's fine. Jerron, how tough of a loss is this, considering that you guys made a quick response after being down by 8?
Never one of those. Our team never wants to lose. It's a tough loss.
Mm-hmm. And Jeff, just about the shooting overall in the second half, was it Morehead's defense, or did you feel like your offense got stagnant?
Well, no, the thing I love about the second half is that we got fouled so much. So they were playing their zone tighter than they have this year and against us in the past especially. So we maybe didn't convert field goals, but we really got fouled. We shot 17 second half free throws. And for the game, our team was 20 of 23 from the line. So that's how we scored. And if you can get a tight zone to foul you, then you're doing something right.
What do you kind of take from this game overall? Obviously, 2 tough road losses, but overall, how do you feel about your team overall at this point?
Overall, I feel really good about our group. So our group is together. Our group likes each other. They play for each other, and that's what we talked about before this game. We definitely need to go back to the drawing board as far as post defense. So John Fraley had a big game on Thursday at Austin Peay, and Drew Kelly had a career high tonight. And so we did lead last season saying it was the best post defensive year we had since 2006, 2007, when Mike Brock and Darnell Dials and Jamal Douglas were very physical and very strong in there. We've certainly regressed this season, and so we've got to find a way to answer that problem.
Any other questions?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.